My name is Joshua Fernandez, and today I'm solving the intermediate algorithm scripting problem, spinal-tap-case. This is a Freecodecamp problem, and what we need to do is convert the str, so the argument str, into spinal tap. So what that means is that each sentence needs to be separated by a dash. So if we have spaces, we need to replace the spaces with dashes. We need to replace underscores with dashes. And we need to replace, and if we have two words together with nothing separating those two words, then we need the dash to separate those two words. So, for example, if we have, so this space needs to be like this, separated by a dash. And everything has to be lowercase, so you have to convert everything into lowercase. It's not that hard. Just use two lowercase to convert it to lowercase. Yeah, but we need to replace the spaces and the underscores and two dashes. That's the first thing we're gonna do. Okay, so here. First thing, str is equal to str dot replace, and we're gonna replace the spaces with the dashes. So or actually not like that. We're gonna use regex. So because we need to replace every space with a dash. So like that. So oh yeah, also we gotta console.log the entire function call. So we can check for bugs. Like this. So okay, so now we have our return value, str. So did it work? So it looks like it did not work. Our spaces should be replaced with dashes, but in this case it didn't. So we did something wrong. Oh, I see. So GI like this. Okay, there it works. Okay, so this basically means global, and this is like ignore. This just means I don't know what the I means, but the G means global, so it means all of the spaces need to be replaced by dashes. Okay. So the next thing, so we've replaced these spaces. First of all, let me see if this works without the I. So it works without the I. We don't need the I. So we have the spaces. Now we gotta replace the underscores. So str is equal to str.replace. So just replace it with the underscore and this G, and we're replacing it with a dash like that. Okay, so now if we have, let's say an underscore here, see, it replaces it with a dash. Okay, what we need to do now is we need to add a dash in between two words that have nothing separating them. So these two words, this and is, for example, have nothing separating them, but we want a dash to separate these two words. So what we need to do is we need a for loop. So what we need to do is check what I've been typing is we need to check if the index that we are currently on, the value of the index that we're looping through, we need to check if it's an uppercase, right? Because it's like this. So let's say we have two strings, right? What we want to do is loop through the for loop and check if a letter in a word is uppercase. So check for uppercase. If it is uppercase, and if the letter before the index we are currently on, which is uppercase, right? If it's lowercase, the I minus 1, if that is lowercase, then we can add a dash after the lowercase value, like that. So we need to check. So the value that we are iterating through needs to be uppercase, and the index of the value minus 1, which would be the previous value, would need to be lowercase. Okay, so so this checks if the index that we are currently looping through is an uppercase. That's what that checks. And the second part of the if statement checks if the previous index is lowercase. Index value is lowercase. str I minus 1. What's that? Okay. And there seems to be something wrong here. Like, there we go. Okay. Okay, cool. So if it is the case, then we need to splice the value I, and we don't want to remove it. We don't want to remove any value. We just want to add a value. So splice does allow us to just add values. You don't have to actually slice out anything from the array. Like that. Then I++, because we want to loop through the array. Or actually, we already have I++. The problem is we're adding an extra value, so we're going to have to... if it passes this condition, the str.splice is actually going to add another value. So we need the I to increment by 1 extra. So we already have the I incrementing by 1 in every for loop iteration, but we need it to increment by 1 extra if we add the dash, right? So and then we'll have, oh yes, also splice does not work unless it only works on, it doesn't work on strings, it works on arrays. So what we need to do is change this into an array. str.split, so that changes it into an array, like that. And then str is equal to str.join. Okay, and we can test it. Okay, there's something wrong with our code. Oh yes, we have to change everything to lowercase. So is equal to str.to lowercase that. Okay, so that changes everything into lowercase. Str is equal to str.to lowercase, and then we just return str, and yeah, that solves it. So that is intermediate algorithm scripting spinal tap case. The next problem is going to be, for the next video, is intermediate algorithm scripting pig Latin. So yeah, thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.